Okay, and welcome to my presentation of It's About Time, a look into the blog that changed the future of the world. Let's just, that's a little satire. All right, we're gonna start with my market research. So, this is a market, to go straight into it, this is a market of it's a productivity and time management blog. Now this is obviously a market that has a lot of prolific, I should say, writers and influencers already, which made it easy to do some market research to see what works for them and what doesn't work. The first blog I looked at that was pretty similar to what I was going for was called Dumb Little Man, which I thought was fun. I liked straight out of the gate, again, a more approachable kind of feel to the blog, just given, again, with the title. However, it was a little difficult to, the setup of it was a little difficult, and it wasn't quite as user-friendly as I would have liked. So that was, again, so there's good things there. They had a lot of good content, but again, I think it ended up evolving into something a little different than what we were going for, or what I was going for, in that it talked a lot about more like career development and not just personal development and time management. The next one I looked at was The Productivityist, which was really good. Again, it was a little similar to what I was doing in that it's kind of a one-man show. He writes a lot about time management and becoming your best self. Again, a very good blog. There was some issues with his approachability. Again, it wasn't as friendly as I would have liked, and I think that a younger audience, which I'm going to talk about in a second, but a younger audience would have been a little turned off by that. So again, that was something I took from that blog that I looked at. Now finally I looked at James Clear. Now he's more of a writer than a dedicated blogger, but this is someone that I've personally looked up to and done a lot of reading. In fact, I just finished one of his books when we received this assignment, and he talks a lot about setting goals, time management, productivity, that sort of thing. And so I liked his style of writing. Again, he's not much of a blogger. He's more of a writer. Well, he has a blog, I should say. He started blogging, but he's turned into more of a writer. But again, I really liked his style of writing and his to-the-point, approachable way of conveying his message. And that's what I wanted to implement into It's About Time. Speaking of target audience, again, this was a younger target audience that I was looking to get, similar to my situation. Number one would be like business people with families, so people that are either in a career or they have their own business. Those would be the target audience. People that have families. Again, additionally, people with multiple jobs, right? Again, a lot of people with younger families, they have a primary job or they're still in school. They have a secondary job. And then, keep doing that. And then finally, really just anyone who wants to be more productive and feel better about themselves who has multiple roles. Now, I put that on the end because this isn't just a self-help blog. This isn't just, you want to be better, you want to help yourself, which there's a lot of that, and there's a lot that could be taken from that, but the primary target audience are those that have multiple roles and are looking to improve themselves to step up to that occasion, right? They're looking to take advantage of the time they have to ensure that they're able to fit those multiple roles. In my case, I am a father, a husband, I'm a full-time student, I have a full-time job, I have a part-time job, I'm active in my community, I'm constantly seeking new opportunities to meet people, and I'm involved with creating a new business at the moment as well. So a lot of roles, again, especially with dealing with family ties, family responsibilities. That's who this target audience was built for. As far as positioning, I summed it down to this: a relatable, friendly, helping hand. That's what this blog is supposed to be, and that's the unique, I should say, position that it was taking. Is very relatable, very friendly, very hands-on, and helpful to to those that are in those roles that we discussed. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the blog. So this is the blog. It's about time. Again, title's pretty straightforward. Welcome to It's About Time. There's a title card here, if you want to call it that. It talks about just a little bit about me. Gives an idea of what it's going to be taking. Again, husband, father, businessman, student, entrepreneur. Again, those are just some of the roles that I fill with a 24-hour day. It's this part right here that I'm very proud of, which is maximize productivity, maximize efficiency, and maximize your time. That is the theme that the blog sticks to throughout the everything, right? Throughout again, the writing, throughout the posts, and it's what I think grabs the attention of those that are visiting. To go over a couple of features again, I stuck with a really sleek design, just really straightforward. Again, the black and white picture, everything. I tried putting in different pictures and colors, and it really just kind of took away. I find myself doing this. I have much more of a simplistic design. I would have liked to use a theme that was a little more customizable. I didn't have access to that at the moment, which is fine. But in the future, it'll be a little sleeker. Again, there's the logo up here that was designed, the favicon, if you can see that in the recording. Again, just the quick logo here of the clock with the lines. Here is the sidebar. Again, with the logo, It's About Time, Become the Person You Want to Be. The 3 pages we've got, which we'll hit in a second. You get the home, the blog feed, and the frequently asked questions. There's also a button to subscribe. And then a little bit about me, talking about what I have to do, why I started this blog, a picture of me, a search option, which I really like, and then there's even an option to follow me on Facebook. This actually, to enable that as a button, took a little bit of HTML that I was pretty proud of. I had to dig that up, as I'm in no way a coder. Let's take a look really quick at the frequently asked questions. Who's this blog for? How can I get in touch with you? What makes you such an expert? How did you get started? What are the most important things to know about you? Again, just a little bit about me, a little bit about the blog, help people feel a little more comfortable. As we hit the blog feed, here's just some of the blogs. Now, this is one thing I really, unfortunate. So I have, a couple different posts here. I put my how-to video straight into my posts. I liked it there. How to make the world's best schedule. Seriously, again, I thought it was really great. If I do say so myself, I put a lot of effort in that video. It's actually really good. I'm gonna save that. He talked about making a schedule, my process for doing that. Again, all my other things. Now, what I was gonna say was I really wanted to have this page show just the summaries of the posts, and let you click on them. I wasn't able to do that. I think it's the theme I'm using. Unfortunately, I tried to add a little bit of code into that, and it ended up destroying this post and deleting a couple actually. So I'm going to try and fix that before it's too late. However, again, this used to be a much longer post and had a video and embedded, and it was something I worked really hard on. I was very distressed as tonight I was trying to wrap some things up and added some code where I shouldn't, and it deleted most of everything. So I'm trying to get that fixed. Overall though, here are the posts, here's the blog, and that's all I got. Thank you for taking this journey with me, and appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know.